Hello and welcome to Content Live, the esports video podcast. Today we are talking Team Liquid's Valorant video. We're talking Dr. Disrespect, his videos leading up to him returning to streaming, and a whole bunch of other videos. Just a ton of stuff today. So let's get into it. We're starting with this Team Liquid Valorant announcement. This video is incredible. We're just going to get right into it. Yeah, so just starting off, I mean, this 3D work's incredible. I like the cipher with like the projection. It's really cool. Smoke effects, dude, everything in this looks really good. And the way they transition from like the 3D stuff to the gameplay stuff is really, really strong. And like all this is without, there's no replay system in the game right now. There's nothing like that. Like I'm sure you can pull core assets into Blender or something, but I mean most of this has to be done manually. It's good speed ramping. All these effects are so good. Yeah, I saw that Enigma was the one that did this. It's really, really good. These X's here show like how far they are in. That's a really nice touch. It gives you the information without like being super in the way. And this, all this branding is just really good, and it fits with like Liquid branding in general. All this is super strong, and it's just getting you hyped.
Yeah.
Well, this is just like really strong montage-y hype kind of stuff. It's not really about the people as personalities, it's just about them and their play.
10 seconds left.
And obviously visually, it's the best Valorant video that's been made so far. At least but for a team announcement. It's not even that close. There are a couple, they do show a couple of the guys who actually use face cam, Scream, and somebody else who uses face cam. It does show them briefly, and I like the way that face cam is integrated, but it's like a really clean look. You can tell they just like masked this out for face cam. This isn't just like the way it's so they could do all the effects and stuff over it. The thing I like is that a lot of times with these montage type deals, it ends up being like sort of the editors just kind of jerking themselves off. And it's like, look how cool I can edit. Instead of like, let me make this video better with my edits. And this is a good example of like impressive editing, but also in a way that lends itself to the story. It makes the video better at large. All right. Yeah, it's great. It's easily the best Valorant announcement video. And like Cuddle said, it was by Enigma. It doesn't look like he's credited here, but he's credited like on the 1UP Twitter page and stuff. So yeah, excellent video. So good. I was just thinking the other day, I was like, man, I feel like it's been a second since I was like blown away by a Team Liquid video. And then this video came out almost immediately after I thought about that. And I was like, okay, well, guess I can't say that because I was blown away by this video, much like these people are being blown away by an explosion. All right. So if you don't know, like let's say you've lived under a rock for the past month or something, Dr. Disrespect got banned off of Twitch for reasons that we don't know, and nobody knows. But after that, he released this video probably like a week or so after that. It's 3 weeks from now, or 3 weeks ago, he released this video. And it was kind of like a tease about, is the doc returning? And it's a pretty crazy video. And up until this point, after his ban, he hadn't really said much of anything other than he didn't know why he was banned, which seems insane. But anyways, he didn't really say anything. He kind of just let everybody speculate, and then just kind of dropped this video out of nowhere. And it's this like single shot of the dock in an alleyway. You've got these kind of waveform things going on in the middle. It's out of my hand. A lot of classic dock iconography in here. Just the general look is very dock. You've got the car, you've got his silhouette here. It's all very dock. You can never take away the power of my soul. And he's all saying like it's out of my hands. The lyrics are all about. And I think he's singing this too. I think it's him singing. You've kind of got these interesting like rain/paint stroke effects happening too. It's a very stylized aesthetic video. It's just really good. It's really effective. And it just makes you ask questions because it doesn't give you any answers. And at a time when everyone was looking for answers, he kind of just raised more questions. And it's just like a really, really good marketing. This whole return to streaming has kind of just been a masterclass in marketing. Yeah, exactly. So you have that, and then a couple days ago, he announced that he was going to stream, and this video came out. And it's titled Red Skies. And so his first real stream was yesterday. So this the 8th. The day before that, he did a stream on the 7th. This came out on the 6th. This is Red Skies. And once again, it's along the same lines as the previous video, the Alleyways video. It doesn't give any answers. And it's all like a single shot. Obviously sort of the same, it's like set in the same like cityscape area. Still raining. But this time like we actually have the dock moving in it. And we have YouTube compression destroying the shadows. Once again we have Doc singing. And it's just very like somber. It's kind of emo. An office building. I assume this is supposed to be like hypothetically where his stream setup is, or like where his work area exists that he streams in the dock universe. There's like plants here. It's like very stock office. Again, just like the flip phone, just like classic Dr. Disrespect iconography stuff in there. But again, the message is just like the other video. It's sort of like the situation is out of his hands, but he's going to still come out ahead. Very similar idea to the Alleyways video. It's just more of that. And then I tried to find his first stream. So this would have been on the 7th, I believe. And he loaded up a stream on YouTube, and he never even went on camera. It was just this. And there was like these radio broadcasts that you would hear. And that was kind of the only thing that was really going on. But once again, it's the same cityscape area. Now we have dock stuff here, Fuel Up, Station, Champions Club, his website, all this stuff. You know, the violent speed momentum that he always talks about, the car, just very dock. This is the stream. And I couldn't find this VOD. I don't think the VOD exists. I think it's deleted. But this is just from Esports Talk. They posted some of this, so credit to Esports Talk for this.
Good evening, Johnny Bandini here. Everyone is leaving for night.
But it's once again just like Doc building up hype by just not giving people answers. He's just always giving questions. He just wants people to ask, like, what's going on? That's the whole driving thing. And then he goes live yesterday and like actually does a stream, and he got so many viewers. It was insane. Like blew Ninja's first stream out of the water. It was nuts because he spent so much time just building hype. It was so effective. He's just in another ballpark compared to other streamers as far as like the way he developed the character, the way he markets, the way he does all that stuff. He's just on another level. And then clearly it's actually insane. But yeah, that was kind of the build-up return to Dr. Disrespect and his return to streaming. And just, yeah, I mean, if you want to see how to market yourself, I mean, Dr. Disrespect has to be the #1 person to go to. All right. Moving on. Team Liquid announcement. They dropped their coach, Adrin, and they're picking up a new coach, Moses, who has worked as a CS commentator for the last couple of years. Funny enough, they also picked up their head coach for their League of Legends team is Jat, who is also a League of Legends commentator. So they're picking up commentators as head coaches, and I'm sure it's probably just a coincidence that both of them were commentators, at least for the most part. Like, I'm sure Liquid wasn't like, we need commentators. But it is interesting because having that on-camera experience, they're very comfortable just talking to the fans, like giving updates, what's happening with the team. You know, they're very comfortable in that role because they've been on-camera talent. And so from a marketing perspective, from a content perspective, I mean, that's a dream, dude. Having a coach that has that kind of experience is just so nice, I would assume.
My name is Moses, I'm a commentator for CSGO for the past number of years. My name is Moses.
She's just kind of hanging out back here? There's just a dude over here.
Commentator for CSGO for the past number of years, and today I'm announcing
this really simple lower third.
that I'm going to become the new head coach of Team Liquid's Counter-Strike team. I'm pumped. It's definitely an exciting moment. There's so much good stuff in this team and so much potential in this team. And I've been able to watch these guys through most of their career. So this was one of those opportunities that popped up and I knew I just couldn't miss it. I've had a long history in Counter-Strike. I've been playing it since 1999, so I've been playing it for over half my life, for 20-some years. And, you know, formerly as a player, as one of the best teams and players that North America had in the early years of 1.6. And
so,
then,
yeah,
you know, coming back into CSGO,
going over
and being a commentator, doing pretty much every major event that Counter-Strike has had for the past 5 years. So, you know, I've lived and breathed Counter-Strike for the past 5 years. It's been my career, my fun, my pastime. It's been the thing that I've always turned to whenever I've needed something. It's exciting going into that next stage of, you know, what can you do now as a coach? You've done a player, you've been a commentator. What can you do when you're leading a team? And that's the challenge that I think more than anything really inspired me to take this on. I've seen them grow through all the roster changes. I've seen them come so close and fall in the 2016 major in Cologne. I've seen them do the Grand Slam run. I've seen them through all the ups and downs. So this Team Liquid has just felt like it's been like a North American Counter-Strike journey. And that was something that I wanted to be part of. The idea of, pursuing a major trophy and being able to lift a major trophy in Counter-Strike with Team Liquid, with these guys on this team, that was the most exciting prospect.
He knows how to
I've been there through so much of it, and I've seen the way that they've handled losses, and I've seen the way that they've handled victories. And I think there's still, a lot left on the table for these guys to be able to reach to. That's what I'm here to unlock. This is like the changing of the guard in Team Liquid. And for me, it feels like this has got to be an era change. Like this is a huge shift in what Team Liquid was in the past and has been and has built. And for me, there's a little bit of responsibility, or a lot of responsibility, in ushering Liquid's Counter-Strike team into the next era. That's one of the goals that I've set for myself. That's one of the goals I've set for the team, is to be able to bring Team Liquid into the next 5 years of Counter-Strike. A lot of me just looks at this team and sees that their biggest opponent isn't anyone else in the server other than themselves. I think there's a big gap in the mental game that this team can reach that can make them to a new level. There are players on this team that can set records that might never be broken in the history of Counter-Strike. So it's about teaching them to overcome, the obstacles that they've created in their own head and the obstacles that have kind of grown and developed over the years while that issue has gone unsolved. And once that happens, I think we're going to see a different level for Team Liquid. We have an Era of who's been a fan of me casting and find out.
So yeah, I mean, if you're somebody who is interested in the CS team, I'm sure it's a very interesting video. It's nice to hear Moses' perspective and how he thinks it's going to go and how it's moving in, but I think it probably could have been a little cut down. All right, I have no idea what this is, but the thumbnail really intrigued me. The Summer Classic presented by Zaxby's, and also the fact that it's a sponsored deliverable intrigued me as well. 330 milliliters. 330 milliliters. Is that really 330 milliliters? I don't know. Whatever. Introducing the Mayhem Summer Classic. Okay, is this real? Is that real? Is 330 milliliters the size of a can? Like, is that can size? I feel like 750 milliliters is like a fifth, right? It's like a fifth of alcohol, 750 milliliters. So there's no way this is half a fifth. That doesn't seem right. Is this real? I don't think so. Well, I don't know. I'm actually really surprised I can't tell. Edges look weird. I don't think it's real. Let's see what happens when it moves. It looks pretty good, honestly. Look pretty good. Wait, is that the whole thing? I'm so confused. Wait, what is this? Fresh taste for tier 2 over. So it's like the announcement of a competition. Weird. It looked really good. It's just confusing. Like, obviously I realize this isn't a product. Obviously. But I wish there was a little more info on what exactly it was. Whatever. Built hype. Did its job, I guess. Looked great. Alright. So, I don't know what this is. A whole new worlds. I mean, I can make some assumptions based on the thumbnail. But it's like a FlyQuest XG2 thing on FlyQuest channel, which was nice for them. If this would have been on G2's channel, I imagine it would have gotten 12 times the views, but nice that FlyQuest got that little bump. Whole new worlds. This thumbnail is a mess, by the way. Holy crap, there's way too much going on here. Like, I think you just take all this background out and just make this a solid color or something. Like, oh man, that's hard to look at.
Seems like you need some training. Tell me, FlyQuest, now when was the last time you found success? I can give some advice. Random top lanes like Wonder, mid lane, bot lane and jungle. On a magic rose for pride. A whole new world, copying the playstyle of G2. No one to tell us no or not to throw. Say we're only me men.
There's so many memes in this. Holy God. That is not how that mic works. This mic is fronted rest. Do not sing into the side of this mic. It's not how that mic works.
Now we're in a whole new world with you.
Unbelievable fights, indescribable feeling. All the wild ocean cleaning to gain 5G2 versus fly.
I don't even know how to talk about this video. There's just a lot of memes. There's a lot of memes.
Open, go get her.
We'll beat the and the insecure. We can't go back to losing.
A whole new world.
It will be so hard.
With two teams playing
Nothing
like
else could be
G2.
better.
Other teams should be scared.
We
I'll prepare to beat them at this whole new world with you. A whole new world. That's where we
It's the best she sounded because she got close to the front of the mic.
And when we play,
I'm like irrationally angry about this
we
microphone.
go and free.
Oh, it's funny because, okay, yeah. G2 went 0-3 at Worlds and FlyQuest went 0-3 at LCS Finals. Got it. I remember now. Yeah, just a lot of great memes in there. I love the two orgs working together, an NA org and an EU org, to make some content. It was very enjoyable. Honestly, both pretty good singers. Carlos looks like he's in a very legit recording studio, honestly. Jesus. Yeah, good stuff. Loved it. Love it. All right. Vlogs. I feel like we don't usually get very far into the SK vlog, but hey, we're gonna give it a shot. Let's go.
If I could share a meal with a champion.
I just remembered the vlog from last week was the really confusing vlog where everybody talked about their problems.
I'd probably do it with Ezreal, I guess. He just seems like an interesting guy.
I think I would have a dinner with Akali, because when you do STRG too,
What's up with the
she
audio?
always has really nice pho with her. So it will be some really nice food, I think.
Probably
The mix is off.
Ari, for obvious reasons.
Ari? Because
Really difficult to hear
Korean, so.
what they're saying.
You always posting up pictures.
Oh yeah, but it's got this fire intro.
I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in.
What's the car screech sound? There's so many random sound effects.
Taking your life at a high. If you got my number, don't add me, 'cause baby, I'm a high hiatus.
Yeah, I love this intro. Honestly, I kind of wish that these were just the intros, and then they would just
For
end.
me, mostly because every game is something new, and every time I queue up, I don't know what expects me, so it's really exciting every time I play.
Feels bad, man, team.
Because it's fun and there's like always a lot of possibilities and so many different things to do and champions to play and different situations in game. And
I mean, League is the only game that actually kept me playing for like this amount of time. So
So part of the problem with these videos is, unlike the docu-series stuff that you see from a lot of NA teams, these videos aren't broken up in a way and paced out in a way that makes sense. You're just kind of thrown into talking head stuff, and then the intro rolls, and then it's just talking head stuff through the whole thing. And there's nothing that breaks it up. There's no Like there's no storyline created by it. I mean, there is sometimes like some thread that kind of pulls it all together, but there's not like a story you can follow.
It has to be something special.
I think it can stay for 10, 15, I don't know, a long time.
It's all just kind of talking head, throw some music under
games,
it, it just
is that
plays out.
Just permanently. They also try to put in new graphics every time. Like if you compare skins from now to like 2 years ago even, they like really like put a lot of effort in keeping the game up to date. So I think if you keep doing
it's so difficult to hear what they're saying too.
It can stay for
I
at least.
cannot tell what they're saying. And it's not even that quiet.
No idea. I'm gonna retire like soon, so I don't care.
Where's this music going? This is what it built to?
If I could change something in the game,
I like
it
that.
would be that
Okay, I like that we're kind of mixing up
there are
what's
more
happening.
ADCs
We got some
being
nat
played.
sound.
Like I think every time there's like only like 3 or 4 ADCs
Once
being
again, I
played, and I
can't hear
think
what
that's
he's
quite
saying.
boring. I think mid lane right now is pretty fine. You can play a lot, so I would say it's really boring to always see the same ADCs being played. So I would change that.
Alright. Look at the game stuff.
For me, the best thing about League is.
Oh, and that's gonna do it. SK Gaming takedown.
There's just not. There's no. It doesn't establish a flow. There's no flow established in these videos. It just feels like your video should have this kind of ebb and flow to it, and these videos just kind of feel. All right, Excel. Behind the screens. Is this the? This is a cool shot. I already feel seasick watching it though.
Hey, what the? Welcome to the vlog.
Love it. A little boring, but I'm intrigued.
Yeah, today we went
nice
kayaking.
shot.
It was pretty fun. I think you get outside a little bit, and kayaking.
Wait, what?
It was. Yeah, today we went kayaking. It was.
Kayaking. I thought he said today we went to China King, like they went to a Chinese restaurant or something. And I was so confused how we got from kayaking in the intro to going to a Chinese restaurant.
Pretty fun. I think you get outside a little bit, and kayaking was fun. We went like in single boats and in dual boats.
Reminder.
And today I was with Patrick. It was pretty fun. We were listening to some music and yeah, struggling a bit out in the sea. But it was nice to get us out of the house.
I mean, it's just fun to get out once in a while and just go out and get in the nature and just relax. Like just I don't know how you call it, like drive. I don't know what you say when you drive a kayak or like you kayak a kayak or like you operate a kayak. I don't know what you say, but like it's just chill to be in nature and don't have any of the stress of like competing and having
You
to
have a fresh
swim
tattoo?
and always people watching you and stuff.
I want to see a video of him getting that tattoo.
Oh no! Hey, with both of just push across.
It was pretty nice. It was relaxing. Just a bit of a workout, so.
All right.
Yeah, fresh air as well. Was really nice.
Let's go.
Felix.
We don't need to cut back to these guys' faces every time they talk. They can just talk under the B-roll. That's fine.
I did almost end up sleeping in the boat, yeah. I can't believe I didn't figure out that earlier that you could do that, but there you go.
One more round, guys. You guys ready?
It's just a little slow. I don't feel engaged.
That's a little.
I was engaged for a while, but currently I don't feel engaged anymore.
That's kind of funny.
Look at his cracking his fucking leg.
Crazy. You can't run from those two.
Loss of energy audio-wise. Because all of our nat sound is gone, but the music stayed at the same volume. That was all an intro? Wait, why?
Stick. My stick.
Why is it intro? like bumper, more intro, and then another bumper. It's just overkill.
No, I'm serious, I checked down there.
I think the problem with teams doing player interviews in person is that org want the editors to use the
I just put this out. I checked down there.
It must have fell off there.
Teams doing player interviews in person like that.
Nice.
Like that.
Good job, Fabian.
I think you need to get your eyes checked out again, which mine's turning up.
Like the orgs feel like it would be a waste to record it and then not use that footage.
Long time. I was thinking like 6 months or something, or maybe longer, about getting a tattoo.
I think part of the problem is that I don't think like these interview stuff is inherently bad.
And I was like, well,
I think it's
like
just
Compass as well, because I always had this idea in my mind that no matter like where you go,
people end up using too much of
life, if like
you need to just take like the good snippets, and especially like a lot of players aren't comfortable giving these interviews, so they'll like repeat themselves a lot. They'll kind of just like ramble about shit. You just have to cut all that stuff out and use like just the really, really good, interesting stuff. And if you do a 10-minute interview and you get 20 seconds out of it, but it's like really good 20 seconds, then that was great. That was totally worth it.
A lot more exciting and there's a lot more pressure when it's so close, because like every team can still make playoffs with like 4 games to go, which is kind of crazy.
Well, it fell off.
There was like 3 seconds there where there was just no audio.
Now it's my stick. I've been blessed by the sticky god, so my fiddle sticks is gonna be mega good. Hey, why do you have the Schalke icon?
We're facing Schalke today.
You think it gets you mental events or what? Where's my Haas icon?
Skip forward, see what we got.
Like, hype.
I would have clicked off the video there for sure.
I was asking if you have a different one.
But we'll see what's going on back here.
I could
Maybe this needs like music or something. I don't know. I don't mind not using music a lot of the time. Like I think that not using music makes it more effective when you do use the music.
Take the win.
Right? If you use music all the time, then it starts to just like
be in the playoff race.
Not have the same effect anymore.
I'm not sure if we still can reach playoffs if we lose this game. Maybe we can if we win all.
Maybe this needs some more
this
music.
is a really important win for us.
Oh, music.
Okay, guys. Last game of the week is as simple as this. If you believe in yourself,
it's also just tough. Like, it's obviously really hard to get good audio, especially in situations like this where they're probably just like
stick to the plan.
Have a tiny shotgun mic on top of their DSLR camera.
It's a huge game, guys, and there's about a lot going on. I know you can perform. Okay. We will.
There's a lot of Dota interviews that I specifically remember because of the impactful shit the players have said.
Let's go, Johan! X on 3. 1, 2, 3, X on, let's go!
Razor now has his eyes set on the bot lane.
There goes Danik. That is what we expected from him, but the damage back. Patrick gets the kill. Now Tori's trying to do another one, gets the shield back up, but look at the cannon barrage. It's doing so much work. Misfits have donated the kills.
This is good music for like game highlights.
Patrick with the triple kill. Now Dan.
I like seeing coach reactions too, that's
goes
cool.
Up, gets caught, flashed away. Torre jumps forward, and frankly speaking, that is just not going to work out. Super Me is again on the steps of the bottom lane. Ooh. That's the engage. Cosmic Radiance comes down, and that's the shield. Danik is going to get melted, remember, as soon as Unbreakable Will goes out. Press E, turn him into a carcass. Showstopper from Razork, the shockwave pulls him backwards. The railgun comes out, and Patrick is untouched, unkilled, and unfaltering.
Right.
The Nexus will fall.
Okay, cool.
Excel, extend.
Yeah, I think this section with the music and the gameplay, I think that was really good. I think that part of the edit was excellent. It paced out really well. Music was appropriate. The mix was close enough.
7 wins. We need 1 more probably. We have a really high chance of playoffs, but next week we play against G2, Fnatic, and Origin, so it's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, the whole end of the video was great. They gave you exactly what you needed to know. They gave you some gameplay clips. They gave you the audio snippet that mattered, and they got out. That was great. Loved it. All right, so now we're into the NA League of Legends docu-series. Oh, I'm gonna actually do that other video first. Video that Cuddle sent. All right. You made it, Mike. Grimm's best plays. So this is the goodbye Grimm post from Triumph. Cuddle, did you edit this? Is there so many dislikes on this video? Is it just people mad that Grimm left? Alright. Is that logo stretched? Looks stretched.
After the stick, 20 seconds. Move has to be right now. Kanji Thorns one alive. They must find Grimm, but he's just been so good. He's going to get another one. Yes, he will. Grimm's looking good.
Midnight. I like it.
That's confusing transition.
One alive. They must find Grimm, but he's just been so good. He's going to get another one. Yes, he will.
I think you stay on this clip for too long. Oh, and I don't have long enough to realize that those are the CT's positions.
What a monster.
But like Grimm's gonna be on T side. My brain did not make that connection until I watched it again. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that was sick. Good sync.
Grimm, and he's standing tall, another one. And MIBR falling apart. It looked good initially.
Grimm will be sure to take him down. Grimm, what the hell are you doing, buddy? Grimm!
Good sync. The having the caster audio and hearing the gunshots that weren't in sync felt weird. That video was just a little awkward because of the way that you had to speed ramp it. Oh, and I feel like this probably could have been longer.
Amongst some of the best. Good luck.
I feel like that could have been longer. I definitely felt like I was like still in it for sure. I've not figured out how to get the caster audio from anywhere that isn't the stream. Yeah. Oh, I had 2 days to make it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought it was great. There's definitely a few weird things. This intro clip was weird to me because he got that last kill that you showed and then it stayed on it for a long time. And that transition into this second clip, like I explained before, was kind of confusing. But after that, it all made sense. This clip makes a lot of sense to me. I liked a lot of the filters and stuff. It's great. Did you use a LUT on this shot? Is there like some filtering going on? It looks like it. I think it looks good. I like the kind of like stripped back cinematic setup. What resolution is this? Yeah, filters, like did you use any kind of like LUTs or any kind of like you mess with the color at all? Definitely looks like on this shot you did something with like color correction or something. All right, League of Legends. Yeah, Magic Bullet looks okay. Yeah. I thought that stuff looked pretty good. Overall, great video. Good work with the 2-day turnaround. Dignitas, last chance for Dignitas Odyssey. We have the 100 Thieves playoffs on the line. League of Legends or TSM Legends, huge win. 1920 by 816. Okay, cool. Yeah, great job. Cloud9 or TSM, and then Team Liquid squad video. I like these thumbnails, dude. These thumbnails are so cool. I don't know if they're like effective as far as like getting people to click on the videos, but they look really nice. All right, so we're just gonna move through this NA docuseries stuff pretty quick.
We came here to win, right? Make sure that we're as decisive as we want to be. You know, yesterday we didn't get that opportunity. Today I really want to take the game by the throat. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Three.
All right, so starting off,
they are
stressing how important these games
occupied. All they got to do is stop the port.
That was our
There's
lead-in.
the win. Immortals, they have a rough early game, but they managed to come back. They take the Barons, they take the Soul, they take the
Yeah, okay. I like that you could still hear the caster audio and you couldn't hear these conversations that were clearly happening post-game.
Pull up if I could join the 0-8.
But you were still just hearing the caster audio of them losing.
Think about it.
Very cool.
And put like more pressure on myself, but yeah, it means a lot for sure.
Yeah, see, this is the difference between like the SK vlog and these docu-series. It's like this setup of the story and the establishment of sort of A, the stakes, and B, this sort of ebb and flow and starting that early. Like we had this build and then a release. And now we're going to build back up again.
I feel kind of the same going into like every match since I joined. It's kind of like a feeling where you know you can win, but you also know you can lose. So I know we're definitely not a perfect team, so it's going to come with some mistakes, but I always go into it really optimistic because I know that we can beat any team. We are getting better every game, and I think, you know, amidst the draft struggles that we kind of have, like the blunders that we have every now and then, I think we have shown better gameplay, although there is some games where it looks like we're not doing much, but truthfully we want to do something. Trust me when I say that, like when we play those games where we don't do anything and we don't fight over anything, all of our players want to fight.
I felt like it was just in there because it's a respawn video. That was like a totally unnecessary shot otherwise.
We do show a good performance for the most part, and I think a lot of stuff could be better, but I think we do our best for sure.
One of the most important
really
things
appropriate
for teams
music
is their synergy and how they get along.
for what's
and that's
happening.
Something that's been a big focus for us at Dignitas this year. You know, last week we had a team barbecue where everyone came down to our team house and we sat outside in the garden and just chilled for the night. We had a Korean barbecue where we went to an extremely social distanced space in the parking lot.
Yeah, very somber for
and
sure.
everyone had a great time. Those are the kinds of events that we use to bring the team around, get them talking to each other, and getting them excited to perform well for their teammates when it comes to the games.
Yeah, I definitely think having these team bonding like events, I guess, like we just go out as a team and have food sometimes. I think just being together with your teammates outside a game is really important, and I think whether it's just like us hanging around on the couches watching games after scrims or just talking to each other at our desk at the office, or you know, sometimes we walk home together, that kind of stuff, it's always really beneficial for the team atmosphere for sure.
What did I miss? Are we still somber?
Welcome everybody to week 8 of the LCS.
It made sense. Like the somberness makes a lot of sense because like the very first thing they established was we have to win this game, and then they immediately lost the game.
Playoffs go 2 weeks to go, 4 games left for all these teams. Quite possibly.
But now it seems like it's a question of like these stakes are very high
There's a lot on the
still.
line as we move very close to the postseason.
I think the draft.
Wait, was that the end of the
Like,
last
the only thing
game that we
different
saw?
is that Azir's in the game, so obviously
We already know
because
how
they're
this
really
video
strong
ends?
this year. They had a clear game plan into it, so let's just see if their game plan pays off against Azir.
Oh, I like that transition audio was.
Phoenix going to be forced to flash. The chain's
was
going to land. The
sick.
stun's going to go in,
we
and that's
fix
first
this
blood. We asked for it,
game
and we
footage, though?
received. Jensen's going to nab it.
Bothers me so much.
Maybe. Looking like one. Chain lands.
This is really good music for this, by the way.
Good at League of Legends. Take it all back.
If they lose the
lives.
game.
This is going to be the make or break fight. They are down massively.
There will be a contest for this Dragon. Afro going to pop the ulti, finds the charm onto 2. They'll dive in the backside there, but Corday
Music choices in
disengage
this.
with the ulti, and Dignitas
So
must
good.
turn tail and run impact.
So good.
Ulti's in, finds the taunt. Tactical is going to take down Phoenix, and this is going to be an absolute slaughter as they'll impact, chasing down Johnson. Corday slays Dardock, Renekton dies, Afro dies as Impact lands a max
It's
range
setting the
taunt
mood
and making
appropriately
4 kills
without
for
just
CL
being
as
like
they charge
cheesy.
towards Diggs Nexus.
Scumbag Tactical takes away the Penta, but TL crushed this one start to finish. A flawless game as they push in, and they will complete the perfect game here over Dignitas. Absolute domination. Dignitas never stood a chance.
They got stopped.
Just say our group, you know, we can only use that we don't have as much practice as everybody else excuse for so long. We have been the same group for a while now. Like, we just trying to have a set system, so there's obviously going to be inconsistencies in that when there's not like structure set in place so that people communicate a similar way every game or have to communicate a certain way every game. You know, some days we're completely on point, have great synergy, and other days we're not on point, don't have great synergy.
After the Team Liquid lost, there was still, I wouldn't say high spirits, it's never good to lose, but just really quick shift of focus to the Immortals game. We did that and we immediately dove into our prep and had a really long meeting about how we wanted to tackle that game, what we wanted to do. Yeah, everyone was just shifted their focus to the Immortals game because that was really important for playoffs.
A huge focus for the whole.
Let's move on. Yeah, I really like this one. I think this is one of their better vlogs that they've, or the better docuseries that they've done. The other stuff hasn't been bad. This was just, it felt like there was a very established purpose very early on, and it cut out the stuff that wasn't important to the story that they wanted to tell. Speaking of that, it's usually something 100 Thieves is good at. So let's see. Okay, rolling the bumper right at the start. Sometimes there's a lead-in for these, but straight into heist bumper.
Oh my god. Guys, can you feel that? It's so natural outside. Wait, how many do you want? 2 more? It's so natural outside. Over here, Tony.
Is he memeing?
Oh, Tony, over
it's
here.
so natural outside.
Over here.
What?
Oh, interception.
I assuming he's memeing.
He just took my poop off.
So I think, you know, as a caster, if you're presented with a team like 100 Thieves, I think it's easy to call it like a coin flip team. You never know which 100 Thieves you're going to get, but I don't see that with this 100 Thieves roster. I feel like the word I'd use to describe 100 Thieves is a volatile team.
100 Thieves made this game look really good. They made this game look really clean. And I'm pretty happy with just how that played out.
This is a team, again, kind of hard to pin down. They took down our top team in their first week on the Rift as a new roster, and yet they've struggled at times like this.
I think our processes are really strong.
I like their use of sound effects.
I
think they do it really, really well.
Really attractive, real total victories. I think we can be aggressive. You know, we want to be on the front foot.
It's really neat.
And if things go bad, they go bad in a way where it's hard to get back in.
You're willing to lead us today, Chano? Yeah. Everybody willing to be led by Chano today? Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Go. Me too. Tommy, how are you going to find some joy today? How are you going to make sure we have fun today?
Have some good energy.
How are we going to be emotionally positive today? How are we going to do it individually and as a team?
Making sure that, like, even if something goes wrong, then we just think about what's next and how to make it better.
Juan, the attitude. How are we going to light a fire today?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Cody, how are you going to focus? How are you going to show us that you're focused from minute 1 through the very end of today?
By keeping my tempo.
We're a very unique team and we have very distinct, you know, I think strengths and weaknesses.
I think showing that stuff is really cool.
And because of our like younger
and I think they pace it out well.
It makes us a very
they just cut out all the shit you don't need to hear.
As well as to
you just hear the questions and the answers from each player.
Do make quite a few mistakes.
Like other teams doing that kind of stuff often ends up being boring.
What does that 100 Thieves feel like?
Let's be aggressive today. That's it. Set the pace. Ready? Thieves on 3. 1, 2, 3!
That's so cool music.
That bottom level 2. Red spot. No back.
That Luma channel.
It's either we're really
transition
indecisive
that they
and
always
we don't
do.
really
Very
speak up
neat.
about like not doing something, trying to do too much at the same time. We wanted everything basically.
You can push this top wave. Careful mid.
It's interesting to see the players being asked these things in such a way. Yeah, for sure. It is very compelling content.
Min-maxing, and I think it kind of hurt myself and the team a lot.
It's the kind of stuff that people don't really see.
I'm hovering down. The bunk's gonna come as well. I'm hovering.
Involved with teams, and that's the kind of thing that fans find interesting.
Just back gonna be now.
Same reason, same idea for why comms videos are so good.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's definitely the energy is a lot lower. We're
personality-driven stuff, and also things that you don't normally get to hear or see.
We don't really know what's best usually. We're kind of just not very good at playing from behind.
Stay together. They're fighting. Yeah. I'm trying to mark the blank. Set. I'm on set. High back. I'm dead. Someone's up here. I bubbled set. Okay, I'm going in. I
think this is too much.
Okay. Yeah.
Like whatever LUTs or filters they're using for the gameplay stuff, I think it's just a little too strong.
No. It's kind of
I could see bringing it back a hair. Same with the red saturation in a lot of these shots. The reds, like we talked about last week, I feel like are just a little too strong sometimes. Like, man, that's
going wrong.
That's really red.
Contracts. Hey, this is what you were talking about, man. Maybe they can make something happen. Unfortunately, the set is not the target that's going to work on.
Hard one. Oh. Nice try. Yeah, GG's.
I like the mix of the comms audio into the video too.
Plan
it just adds a little bit more
claw our way back into the game, and I think
a little more interest in the videos.
We sort of like fell over.
I mean, I think this one was like a lot
just a couple more hooks to keep you
pretty much. There's not like a lot that's like under or like hard to find, you know. Yeah. Is like the way we can look at this one. Like some of our games that we're just like, well, we don't really fully know what went wrong until we rewatch it. This one I feel pretty confident that I saw 99% of what happened in terms of like the game. So I think these are all really like somewhat easy to solve situations. We can play these situations better and it's just a win. So I don't feel too bad considering we did the things that we wanted to do.
I wish they found a way to cut that
solve it
section up just a little bit. Whether it was like swapping to B-roll shots of the players' face reactions or something.
Frustrations of today on tomorrow. Sound okay?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right, let's bring it in, guys.
All right, but in a game like today, what's that team like?
Any vitamin D'ers out here? Oh, that's
cool.
1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6.
Transition sound effect. I'm just like so about that sound effect, dude. It's so cool.
Yeah, this is too low dopamine for me. I don't know.
It's a nice like swell into an impact. It's like a reverse cymbal roll, but it's like digital in nature.
Nothing but net, Phil. Let's go.
When we are in a winning position, and you know when we're really on for.
All right, cool. Great video. Love it. 100 Thieves. Check it out. All right, TSMs. Huge. Learning how to be great to smash Cloud9. What the fuck? Learning how to be great to smash Cloud9. I don't understand. Hashtag TSM Legends, hashtag Legends, Season 6, Episode 20. Okay. Ooh, they're really close to... Oh, 2.3. Never mind. I thought they were close to 3 million. Alright, classic TSN intro. Bumper, straight at the front.
I think it's good to see if...
that audio didn't fade in. It just kind of...
I think it's good to see if...
Fade your audio in, guys.
The big picture. The big picture.
Non-English YouTube guy uploader? I don't think so.
It's also good to get everyone in more...
I seriously doubt that somebody who's not like a main part of their team is uploading or titling their videos. It's such an important step.
It's confirmed? I cannot believe we... I'm gonna ask Neighbor Baby. Neighbor Baby, is the no comms?
It might be like a meme or something from the video.
Okay, I'm gonna take my mic off.
Everyone mute.
I'm taking my mic off.
Deafen. Uh-oh.
Guys!
It's fucking quiet. Banger game.
Banger game.
Definitely, as the game went on, I got a lot better.
It was an interesting approach to...
It's fucking quiet.
Montaging the game there. So it's sort of like you got this like jazz drum set, almost like Whiplash movie kind of thing going on, and just kind of zoop 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 straight through the game, and you're just from the pregame, you're just at the end game in like a few seconds. Kind of cool. It's different shots. It's definitely a very Whiplash kind of vibe.
Banger game.
Banger.
I kind of wish that there would have been like comms audio mixing with that or something. Like I was hearing more.
A lot better at just like knowing what was
other than just the drum set, but it was still like it was super cool.
It just feels clearer in your head what's going on. You can make better decisions.
Yeah.
Why don't we always just play with no comps, guys?
What if we just always play with no comps? Actually, if you would always play with no comps and just toggle.
We would be the best.
Oh, that was a scrim, right?
That
probably wasn't.
Actually, communication is
Isn't that what Fix did? Or actually, it was IG.
Just be better.
Thank you, Baby, for allowing us to do no comms. It was good fun. I liked it. Yeah, let's hope that we get some more resistance tomorrow. Or maybe we're just fucking insane and we're gonna smash it this week. I think we're
insane.
We're just insane.
We're outscaled already.
TSM on 3. 1, 2, 3. TSM.
Oh yeah, I love this intro. This tilt shift stuff is so good. Definitely feels like it's not very balanced for like what they show of the different people, but whatever.
I'm not yelling.
I'm not yelling.
I'm not yelling.
Hold on.
I think last week of practice was actually really good. We fixed a lot of our issues. Like we fixed a lot of issues such as like clutter comps. We had some mid-game issues, but we were
We get a
able
lot
to
of
have
really good
high
shots
quality
of the
practice last week
Logitech
and just be
logo.
able to fix those issues. No, nothing. Middle flash. Time that shit, baby.
So the intro kind of established
Okay,
this
I won't
is
have a
probably
sweeper
going
profile,
to
but I don't think it
be
matters that much.
centered
I
around
thought the practice coming up to the
comms
week
and the communications
was really
between
good.
the
I was
team.
actually super exhausted and stressed out at the end of every day, but the actual practice was really good. I think I was just really giving it all I had, and then at the end of the day I was kind of stressed out that it's towards the end of the season and it's like close to playoffs and it's like crunch time. But looking back, I think the practice felt really good. We were making progress every single day and getting through really important points and having important conversations. So it was probably one of the best weeks of practice that we've had since the split started. Fucking hilarious. It's such a funny camera angle. Like, why is my ass like so huge?
You just have a huge
Are you seeing this? This is what the TSM cameramen do to me. They sexualize me. They overly sexualize me. This is messed up.
It's kind of behind the scenes.
I'm gonna stand up,
really
dude.
nice.
Stand up and say enough is enough. I'm tired of being objectified by the camera.
Yo, BB, you down? You down? Just get a buzzer and just bzzz. My head? Where else? Where else?
I mean, you have hair everywhere on your body, no?
You want me to buzz you?
It's kind of nice because you get that like that build up of the game and everything. You have that release, and then you kind of just have this like straight up natural sound, no music, just the teammates bantering with each other, and it's a nice break from the intensity of the other stuff.
Zoe over the wall, Zoe over the wall.
And then you move back to intense stuff like right away. You're back in game footage. You're hearing comms.
Okay. No, just kind of recall and catch your waves. I think we're okay. To keep flash. Okay. Nice.
They get Baron, but we can fight the Drake. We're slowly chasing.
It's wards here.
Is this a match or is this a scrim?
On my way.
I'm TPing.
Didn't seem like they really established this.
Going
as a
after
match.
G. Senna.
After G.
Did they?
Ash is dead. I have no ult. Nice.
50
Do we
Drake.
go mid?
50
Do we
Drake.
go mid? I can chase.
All right, later, Cuddle. Thanks
Yeah.
for tuning in.
Yeah, it's Give me the speed sword.
I'm not there, guys. Okay. I'm really fast. Look at Grace.
Look at Zoe.
These are cool shots.
Yeah. She's
It's
gone.
Oh no. I got him.
Still good.
I'm moving now. I can kill.
He's
Nice.
dead.
Can we end or
Can we
no?
end, guys?
I think it's out of my goal. I
Finish
don't.
that.
Hit tower. Pull it.
Tower.
Hit.
They're up now. They're up.
Hit.
Graves.
Have to Graves. Hit. I have to flash out.
I have black shield.
Nice.
I have black shield.
I have both Peter. Don't be scared.
Yeah, just walk up. Walk up.
Just pull it. Nice.
Sella. KD.
Guys, just end.
Okay, KD. No KD, guys. Ooh. The Nash was a blower.
I don't even know what fuck happened at Nash. I felt like we were winning and then
We just didn't
lost.
think they could take it.
Yeah, I agree. It's pretty important because this can matter against better teams.
Interesting transition. from the losing the match to this.
Sure. I don't even know if we should be having these dragons. I think they should.
All right, squad. Liquid. Same idea, just another NA League of Legends docu-series.
Nowadays, my life is basically just only League, nothing else. I think about it all the time.
Tactical episode?
Even on off day, I'm just like thinking or watching like montages. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm like thinking a lot about what I could have done better. I keep thinking it's a cringe whenever I watch some matches that I didn't see what I saw now after watching the replay of the game.
I think it's pretty easy for players to get lost in their situation. These guys are only focusing on about the game, and every single minute they're thinking about their lane, they're thinking about what their opponents are going to play against them this next weekend, they're thinking about what they're going to play in the weekend matches. So it's so easy for players to get lost in that. And I think having someone who's looking out for them, not only alongside them in those situations that they're constantly thinking about inside of the game, but also thinking about like how they're doing outside of the game, how they're managing the stress of being a pro player, how they're managing living a normal life
really
on top
well
of that.
spoken.
Like they're gamers, you know, they've been playing video games their entire lives and making it this far with that. They don't have the experience of like getting their passport renewed.
Liquid's very
or,
good at
like,
interviews,
getting their driver's license.
and
There's
not
so
only
many
like
things that
doing
they
the
need help with.
interviews,
And
but then editing
lucky
those
enough to have gone
interviews in
through
a
all those
way
things and also have some of the expertise that can help them
that just
with the things that they need help with in that.
like really gets to the point really quickly and effectively. But you can tell that they ask like really, really good, pertinent questions when they do these interviews. Bumper that they've used this year. This is a really neat hand-drawn effect bumper.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Camaraderie.
Life is pretty hard right now with the quarantine going on. It's difficult to get the social needs that you need.
So it's not
and
like a
also
tactical forward
the
episode
camaraderie that you can
necessarily,
feel.
it's
You can
just
feel kind of
about-
lonely during quarantine and with
Probably
the
just
pandemic.
about their relationships
So
in
we want
general.
to figure out a way to build team bonding because it's huge. It's really important to make sure that the players feel comfortable with each other, they can express their feelings to each other, and know that the other person has their best interest in mind when they're going through difficult arguments or discussions on how to play the game. So getting that team bonding and building experience while also being stuck at the facility or like being stuck at their apartments, it can be kind of hard. Like you can play online games together, but it doesn't give quite the same feel of being in person with someone and sharing an experience together or going through it together. So
I could listen to this
June
guy talk
brought up the fact that we should get a ping pong table.
for
So
like 12
all the
hours.
guys seem to be pretty excited about it. So it's like, okay, how do I build this into an experience where the players are building that camaraderie with each other while also satisfying their competitive edge in a game that's not League? So I was like, okay, why don't we just do like a ping pong league? So I like built up a bracket and built out these tournaments that they could play in every week. And I think the guys are having a lot of fun with it.
The ping pong table is entertainment for everyone. And it's like a way for everyone to spend like time together. I spend most of my time with Corey usually, but it might be harder to like have things in common with like Broxa or Jensen because they might have their own things more, but ping pong connects us more.
Oh shit, we don't need. I'm trying to choose you again.
I think it's really fun when you have friends to like play something with, and you're all like similar skill level because you're always like learning together. Yeah, it's just you don't feel like you're getting stomped.
You're baiting me, man. I have to do it.
This is a great just like fly on the wall, peek behind the curtain content. This is great.
No!
For me, I played it at like a after-school day program during elementary. So like that was my main form of entertainment in that program. So I just played it a lot. So I just found it really fun back then too. It just stuck with me.
I think this is too
They get to play against each other and they get to like laugh about who won, who lost, and everyone always watches the matches. It was way more successful than I thought it was gonna be. I thought they would just be like, oh, whatever, I'm not gonna play, blah, blah, but they always ask me at the beginning of the week, they're like, Tyler, what's the new bracket? Like, who do I play, who do I play? And actually, the coaches get really into it too. Dodo's always like, all right, I'm gonna win this time. Like, who am I playing, Tyler? What's the bracket? So it's been surprisingly fun and really good for the guys, I think.
Using Chrome.
Cool. I like the way that the music ended there. Led into a transition to a different segment.
case for a while. Yeah, I'm going up.
Alright, let's move on. Good video. Okay. Look at this Rogue video. I was kind of, oh my god, that's so loud. I was kind of curious what this was. It's 51 minutes. I think it's like vlog stuff. Chef and the chef's assistant.
You can go There you go. You said you like Korean food, so my take on bulgogi.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
That looks so good. What is this intro? What the It's just so quiet. I feel like there's an audio track missing or something. What's happening here? This is... oh god, I hate to throw the word cringe around, but this is kind of cringe. Ugh.
In addition to the constant training required to do well in the LEC, Rogue had to produce a lot of content this year. This means the boys are spending more time in front of the camera shooting things like commercials for Kia.
Have you read the script? No. No. So right now what we're going to film is you just sitting here and chilling, relaxing before you get the message actually. Could you put your right arm like...
Don't love
like that.
the voiceover stuff.
Up here? Oh.
To make sure the boys look good on camera, it means they had to visit the makeup department.
This feels like a
You know what they
nature
say,
documentary or
a little
something.
foundation goes a long way.
It's nice or not?
I think could you put one leg like a little bit up? Like this?
Like that, yeah. Not the other one.
Yeah, I think I would say the other one.
Did you go all black into the sun? It would be a bit stupid. Not all black. Look at my socks. Okay, so you're gonna be hot everywhere except your socks. Yeah.
Gonna make it alright, you gotta go. Okay, cut. Action.
What the heck was that? What was that cloud shot? I'm so confused.
And there's always time for a bit of fun on the set also.
Kia. Best car in the world, Kia.
Oh man. These voiceovers are not doing it for me at all.
For a player to actually get the world, I think is really huge.
What was that
From
shot?
a gameplay point
What?
of view.
Was that the marketing guy? Why are you showing the marketing guy?
You will improve
I'm
so much
confused.
playing internationally that when you come back to your region next split, it will be a lot easier, I think. At least that's how it was in my experience. Just from an enjoyment point of view, personally, I remember being in these like...
Alright, this already lost me. Alright, then we just kind of have a grab bag of stuff. It's a content grab
Hey guys,
bag.
Uno
Just
and Pingo
curious
here from
about-
G2, and we're doing some ultimate synergy. We're getting questions, and then we need to pick a person that fits the description the most and get the same answer if possible.
Good explanation of what the video is going to be. Love it.
Athletic?
Athletic, okay.
That's easy.
Let's see if Uno takes this one.
That's me.
Ah,
100%.
it's you. Okay, that was easy. We actually had a discussion recently about like football and stuff, and you were like, "Yeah, I can play football." I was like, "Yeah, it's Uno. It's easy." Have we seen each other's kids' photos, Uno? Like,
No, I don't think we have.
okay, I'm gonna stick this. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
who's
got
cute
mine.
in the team? I got mine as well. All right, turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Has to be
Nice.
Kanto.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kenzo has to be the cutest. That's
Yeah.
like his whole thing. We haven't seen any one of each other's
He
photos.
looks like
He looks like he'd be cute as a baby.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Subscription reminder.
It's always we can make fun
I
of.
think this is a decent premise
It's
for
so
content.
Kento.
I think it would be really hard to make this work in any setting that's not them
no.
in person.
No.
I like the back-to-back thing.
Where is it? Here.
This one's easy. There's no doubt about it. Uno's got the.
No, no.
Wait, what? You took Shaz? No, we can't meme on Shaz, Uno.
No.
I know why you picked that card, but come on, bro.
It's not me.
It is you. You don't want to admit it, but it's you.
Okay. Yeah, decent setup. It's a little dry, but it's filler content. It's not bad. All right, C9 Blabber and Licorice pump up the positivity by complimenting their teammates. Okay.
Hi guys, it's Licorice and Blabber here, and today we're going to be complimenting our teammates in support of positivity and mental health. Alright, well let's start with Licorice then, if you want to...
Oh yeah,
Do you like my hair?
okay.
I've got nice eyes. Good teeth.
I think...
Rotten your teeth.
For me, I think
Oh,
mental
it's a
health is
Kaiser
important because
Permanente deliverable.
I think having
Okay.
a good or strong mental health really allows you to perform better as a player.
Yeah, I mean, mental health is just...
So they just compliment
wants
each
to
other?
interact with people, and just like how he is as a person, like he's just very confident.
All right.
He's really easy to
It's
talk
kinda
to,
just talking
obviously,
head
and
stuff. Not that about this. Okay. Snack time, Sunday edition from the Houston Outlaws.
Who doesn't like almonds, honestly?
Wait, how do I do this?
Hey guys, we're the Outlaws. HEB hooked us up with some ingredients, and today we are going to make sundaes for each other based on each other's personalities. I'm going to draw some names and see who I get first.
It's actually kind of an interesting premise.
I got Blase.
Oh, Raucous.
I got Dante.
Hydration.
So I'm going to start off making Jeff's sundae. I'm going to start with our very own heroes because he has a wide variety of heroes, and he really is a hero in our eyes. So
I'm going to be making the Dante Sundae, mango creamy sherbet. It's kind of a creative packaging, you know, a little bit like
Sherbet.
Dante. He's kind of creative. I'm sure he likes mangoes. Everybody likes mangoes.
I'm making hydration, a sundae. First ingredient here is a PB&J ice cream called Llama Drama. Hydration's a funny man, and this is a funny ice cream.
I'm making a Raucous
So it is
sundae,
actually kinda
and I
great.
chose this ice cream, the Galaxy ice cream, because Raucous is
Good music
out of this
choices.
world. I like to load my boy up, you know.
These
A
guys
lot
are
of
all
ice cream.
pretty funny and good on
Treat my
camera.
friends well.
it's good. I'm actually going to use potato chips. I think he'll like it. It's like
Raucous
unusual,
isn't even on
but
the team anymore. Unlucky.
He's always good in crunch time and some almonds.
Always good
Who
in
doesn't like almonds,
crunch
honestly? A lot of almonds.
We got some junior mints, coconut flakes, and some pineapple chunks. You know, this is a very funny combination. A little bit like Dante is kind of funny looking too. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Not too sure how to open this bag, so that might be kind of a challenge.
These guys are clowns, dude.
I'm thinking I'm gonna layer this. So we gotta incorporate some type of meat for hydration. Since he only eats meat,
Bacon.
really. His favorite food. We're gonna
So
That's
this
great.
is
Love it.
Back in the kitchen.
It's compared to.
Back in the kitchen.
So
We're back in the kitchen with Toronto Defiant, and they have a special mission for us. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, guys.
Nice to meet you. I'm Brady. Toronto Defiant, and they have a special mission for us.
It's like a flash frame. It is. Unlucky.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, guys.
Nice to meet you. I'm Brady.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, we made you some spring rolls, so you don't have to do it.
I'm making.
Yeah, they look pretty good, guys, but we're gonna have to make them for real this time. We're gonna need to gather up for the stuff that you bought in Chinatown, so bring them out on the table and we'll start preparing.
Machine room?
This is yikes.
The first thing we're gonna wanna do is turn on a pot of water to rehydrate these mushrooms, and we're gonna start chopping up some stuff.
His audio sounds like
First thing you wanna do is cut the cabbage.
he's talking through a pillowcase or something.
Careful, bro.
So good.
Perfect. Nice.
I can't do this. All right. Fortnite announcement for NRG. Ronaldo. Okay, sort of action movie vibes.
Okay. Okay.
Oof.
Okay. Okay. Benji.
Audio
Okay, Benji.
is unfortunate.
Benji, join the call. Come on.
No.
Come on, Benji, join the call. Join the call, Benji. Come on. Oh, he's in. Yo, Benji, there? You there? Hey, Benji, I just need one more favor, dude.
Sleeps with this NRG necklace on. That's cute. The audio quality for this is a giant bummer because the shots look really good, but man, the audio is gonna kill me.
My guy Salad with the 5 months. Talks with the 6 months. K with the 5 gifted. What are you guys doing? No, already dropped 100 gifted before you ended.
Okay, oh no, perfect. Oh no. Yo, unknown.
Yo, what's up, Grady?
Yo, can you do me a favor? We have a new player announcement.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, awesome. So, he's friends with Clicks, and did he just block me?
These are really good memes.
He's the last one. I gotta.
All this is great except for the audio.
Here we go.
Is in the open, taking the L in front of the entire field, and that is a
Hey, yo, what's up, Grady?
Yo, Zay. Need you to announce our new player.
Is it who I think it is?
Yeah, it is.
Dude.
Look, dude,
Is it
just do this favor
who
for me.
I think
Don't ask
it
for
is?
much.
Alright, fine, I'll do it.
Okay, dope. Thank you so much, man.
What if I told you a player could get kicked from Precord and still join an elite org? What if I told you a 6'7" gamer could become an FNCS champion? What if I told you gaming wasn't his greatest talent?
I assume this is all stuff that makes sense to you if you're like
NRG presents
into Fortnite.
NRG Ronaldo.
So most of this stuff doesn't make sense. Oh, those fades are unfortunate. Oh, those blurs are real bad. Might be intentional though. It's kind of a meme.
Please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell them pump it up, then that we poking up. Jams up, it's working up. Like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you parking up.
Alright, cool. Then we have this. I think I'm just gonna skip the comms videos this week. Do comms videos every week. Alright, final video is We Are the Seattle Surge. I have no idea what this is. Thumbnail doesn't tell me anything, but we'll see. Okay. Some B-roll footage
of Seattle. To those who know what this city is made of, we are as rugged and tough as the place we come from.
Okay.
We are the rain and wind battering from above, and we are the frigid depths of our oceans that lurk below.
It's just like a weird mix of stock
we rise
footage.
with the tides to drown out our enemies. We fight until the end.
Straight up 1v1.
We survive the impossible.
There was just like one gameplay clip thrown in there.
Come hell or high water.
It's gonna be a bit of a mess. Ollie's already on the bomb
When
site.
everything is on the line.
Okay, never mind. More gameplay stuff. Got it.
We thrive.
Go over top, he's gonna let him know.
We are the Seattle Surge.
The mix is not it here.
And we will drown them out.
Why wouldn't you have the cloud background behind that or something? What? This video is so random. Shouldn't this come out like when they're announcing the team or something? I'm confused. Like, is this an old video that they're archiving on YouTube or something? I don't get it. I don't get this.
We will.
So confusing.
Out our enemies.
Huh. It's like a bunch of stock footage and then a little bit of gameplay mixed in. This is really weird.
Seattle
Yeah, I don't know
Surge.
what the point of this video is.
And we will.
Alright. Well, that'll do it. Weird one to end on, but whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Twitter, right here. There you can find my YouTube. Post snippets of the stream sometimes. If you're watching on YouTube, I stream on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, I stream on YouTube. I'm here every Sunday night talking esports content. So, see you later, guys.